They say BMWs are the ultimate driving machine, but when they're stolen, they turn into the ultimate fleeing machine. It was December 22nd, 2022, when a Georgia State Patrol locked in on a stolen BMW X5 speeding through Newton County. SFC Seymour spotted the vehicle first and quickly alerted nearby troopers. What started as a quiet tale turned chaotic when the driver suddenly floored it and took off.
Go on, taking off, 1080. Keep going. Go, go, go. Go. He's going straight through. Going straight through. All right. He's coming out. He's coming out right now. Right now. Right now. Stand by. Stand by. Stand by. And stop moving up.
Once pinned against the guardrail, the trooper exited with his weapon drawn, ordering the suspect to show his hands, and Mr. Dixon complied. Seconds later, backup arrived and boxed the stolen BMW in. With no more room to run, Dixon was pulled through the window and taken down without a fight. On May 14, 2024, Arkansas state troopers were locked in a high-speed pursuit of a Mercedes pushing 150 miles per hour. With danger escalating, backup was called. That's when Trooper Trey Davis joined the chase, taking over as the primary unit.
Come on, guy.
Traffic, speed 130, coming up 14.
They're taking the 4? Taking the 4?
Taking the 4.
Eastbound or Colonel West?
Eastbound Colonel West.
As Trooper Davis took over the pursuit, the suspect was still flying, going around 100 miles per hour. But things got riskier fast when the driver veered into a residential area, still pushing over 70 miles per hour.
We're actually going to go northbound on Ludwig. I believe this is.
Northbound Ludwig.
Sorry, it's Malloy. Eastbound on 42nd.
Eastbound 42nd.
Northbound Ludwig.
Northbound Ludwig.
East on 40th. Northbound Barrow.
On Barrow.
They might have just called something at the intersection of Barrow and Ludwig.
Possibly called something at Barrow and Ludwig.
TVI 36 Ludwig.
TVI 36 Ludwig.
After a successful second pit, the suspect bailed out and fled on foot, but he didn't get far. Trooper Davis deployed his taser, bringing the chase to an end. The driver was arrested and taken into custody. Before we continue, make sure to hit that subscribe button because 95% of you watching still aren't subscribed. Let's change that. Did you know Wisconsin is home to more than 100 public-use airports? But none of them expect a car chase down their taxiways. Well, that's exactly what happened on May 19, 2025. A deputy from Fond du Lac County spotted a vehicle tied to a previous pursuit out of Grand Chute. The car had an equipment violation and jumped off Interstate 41 onto Highway 151. The deputy tried a traffic stop, but the driver had other plans. What started as a regular stop quickly turned into a dangerous multi-agency pursuit.
62, put me on that note, trying to get him out. Why? What unit? This vehicle. 85 copy. What? 151 from 41. They are requesting stop sticks. If vehicle located.
7-7 will be taken in love. Northbound County Y.
Northbound on Lincoln Highway Y.
7-7 permission to identify the
We're going up to the curves on T. Just going over the river.
Other deputies were already in position with stop sticks ready to deploy, but as the suspect neared the trap, he pulled a wild move just to avoid them, and somehow managed to keep fleeing.
Cell phone Y, failed stick, cell phone Y. In the ditch, trying to get back up on the roadway. On the roadway again, cell phone.
22, we're continuing. We're gonna be eastbound.
And it looked like there was 3 occupants, one in the back seat as well, hands up.
Yeah, we're continuing east, took the ditch around the fence.
Now here's where it gets crazy. The suspect drove straight onto airport property and continued speeding down a northbound taxiway like he owned the runway.
Winnebago County advises that they do not have any first responders responding. They would like to know if you want them to page to the next nearest first responder to...
Runway. Unsuccessful.
From Fond du Lac and point to point, Winnebago from Fond du Lac point to...
Rolling Meadows. My Lakeland clear.
Page to the next.
Northbound Rolling Meadows, come up to Johnson. Just be advised that City will let the K9 go. Copy, we're going to be going eastbound on Johnson Street. Eastbound Johnson and southbound 41. Southbound 41 from Johnson. Oh, 41. Go off ramp, or on ramp at 41. Someone stay on Rolling Meadows. 1050.
After multiple pits, the chase finally ended. Deputies boxed in the suspect's vehicle, bringing it to a stop. 2 passengers surrendered without a fight, and the 27-year-old driver from Menasha gave up shortly after. The driver, Chaz Young, was charged with reckless driving, possession of a firearm, fleeing, false imprisonment, resisting arrest, possession of narcotics, criminal damage to property, and battery to officer with a $200,000 bond. Did you know Georgia's flock camera system can scan up to 30 license plates per second? It's become a game changer for tracking stolen vehicles across the state, and that's exactly how this wild pursuit kicked off. On September 27, 2022, troopers working construction zone traffic in Chatham County got a hit on a stolen Mercedes. It wasn't long before that alert turned into a high-speed pursuit through a live work zone.
Yep, those are sticks. He's 1080.
10-4, 10-80.
Lock him in, 911.
The pursuit ended after 3 pit maneuvers. All 3 suspects bailed, but the trooper quickly chased down the female driver, Melissa Smith, and took her into custody at Taser Point. When your getaway plan involves beer and bad decisions, things don't end well. On May 14, 2025, a White County deputy tried stopping a gold Pontiac Grand Am for careless driving, but the driver had no plans to pull over, and moments later, Arkansas State Police joined the pursuit.
Report, I'm trying to take primary. White County's trying to box them in. I'm behind them.
See him, that's comments.
Report, go tell White County to back off. I'll hit him.
See him, that's comments.
The idea of boxing him in wasn't working. It only made the suspect driving even worse. And that's the last thing a trooper wants in a high-speed chase.
Get White County to back off. Looks like he's going to make it 42.
The trooper executed a pit at 110 miles per hour, and it was game over for the suspect. But let's rewind for a second and see how it all looked from the troopers trailing behind.
TBI.
And free.
Let me see your hand! Let me see your hand! Get out of the car!
Hands up now!
Get out of the car!
When the suspect finally stepped out with beer bottle in hand, that's when the trooper deployed his taser, dropping him against the car before he hit the ground. Moments later, he was in cuffs and transported to the White County Detention Center. Running from the cops is already a bad idea, but doing it through a cemetery? That's a new level of reckless. On April 25th, 2025, just before 11 p.m., an officer in Arkansas noticed a white Ford F-350 driving with tags that expired 5 years ago. He moved in to initiate a stop, but what followed was one of the most bizarre pursuits you'll ever see.
Francis, get prepared for a bail. Unknown amount of occupants are still continuing, coming to the dead end. Headed into the graveyard. They just ran over some graves. Continuing the grave northbound. Trying to get Baker 22 so he get his drone off, or somebody get a drone off. Going to be continuing the graveyard moving westbound, 30 miles per hour. Headed north, 30. Do I have anybody close to me?
This suspect was definitely out of his mind, fleeing through a cemetery and destroying headstones. This chase is definitely on another level.
8 miles per hour. Right, so go south. So continuing. South 27.
Where are you at?
Right here near Francis where we entered. Looks like we're just going to the circle of the cemetery. That's come back out on Francis. Looks like we just ran through the gates. Going to be northbound. 39. Going to be eastbound.
After tearing through the cemetery, the suspect's driving didn't get any better. In fact, it only got worse. He blew through every red light and stop sign, recklessly speeding through residential neighborhoods like he had nothing to lose.
Working on it. Still eastbound, approaching 31st.
We expect the waterslide in North Hills.
I can't tell if it's a truck or her car. Coming up to JFK on Waterside. Correction, North Hills. Yeah, North Hills, pop. Speed 50, no traffic. North on Sycamore, 44 miles an hour, no traffic. West on 18. 35 miles an hour, no traffic. Alright, just turn north. Still dragging something. West on 19.
The initial trooper held back on a pit, unsure if the suspect was armed. But once backup arrived and Trooper Tree Davis took over as primary, the game changed. He was all in, determined to end this chase fast.
Going back east on West 10th Street.
3258. I'm here, Pike in 12.
North on Frank Street.
56, stay up there ahead of him. See if you can get the spikes out. I don't need a bunch of units in the pursuit. Everybody else is stay Fort Road. 32 on rock. I'm going to be secondary. I'll follow.
32 on Rock on primary. Nolan. He just ran my unit.
Wherever you.
Hands up!
Help me! Help me!
I'm getting out. I'm gonna get out of the car. Okay, open the door. Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Open the door. Let go of the steering wheel.
Cole told officers she begged Larry to stop and let her out, but he wouldn't listen. Instead, he blamed her for everything, claiming it was her fault they were being chased. But after crashing into a pole and getting cuffed, Larry York had no one left to point fingers at but himself. In Marion County, Florida, on May 26, 2025, Corporal Gary Miller clocked a driver going 20 over the speed limit. When he tried to stop the vehicle, 31-year-old Leroy Graham had other plans and took off.
We're southbound on 35th Avenue Road, not eluding me, but going about 30 miles per hour, 40 miles per hour, coming up to 27. Alright, he's running a red light at I-75. Looks like we're about to get on the interstate. Alright, we're 1031, passing interstate westbound.
After cruising at a normal pace, Leroy suddenly hit the gas and took off at high speed.
60 miles per hour, no traffic.
Coming up 27th Avenue, going southbound.
Coming up to 27th Avenue, going south.
Coming up to State Road 40.
Coming up to State Road 40.
Past State Road 40, still southbound.
Mayor, keep us updated on traffic conditions.
Passing Southwest 10th Street. No traffic coming up towards 200.
Southwest 10th Street, no traffic.
Got another pit.
After two solid pit maneuvers, Leroy likely realized the chase was over, and moments later he gave up and pulled over.
200.
Westbound on 200.
Hold the traffic. He's stopping. Put your hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Put your hands up!
He's running southbound. Towards Spring.
During the felony stop, Graham was taken into custody and admitted he fled because he didn't have a valid license. He was arrested, booked into Marion County Jail on a $5,500 bond, and released later that day. Some suspects run, others brake check cops at over 100 miles per hour while hauling drugs. Yeah, this one's that kind of stupid. On May 16, 2025, Sherwood PD requested backup on a vehicle pursuit. The suspect wasn't just speeding, he was taunting officers, swerving wildly and slamming his brakes as they closed in.
Looks like state police is going to be out with us as well. We're still eastbound on 40. Have light traffic. We're slowing down. Speeds are coming to 50. The Dodge truck has crossed over to 1.
I'm coming up front.
Right now, we're right there in the main on R57.
Despite his best effort to dodge a takedown at 100 miles per hour, Corey Briggs lost control and plowed through a fence. He bailed but didn't run. Both he and his passenger, Raven Jones, surrendered immediately. And it's no wonder why. Briggs was hit with a laundry list of charges fleeing DUI, reckless driving, and multiple narcotics violations. Safe to say he won't be behind the wheel again anytime soon.